It is a snowy afternoon in upstate New York as you get a look inside Bills Stadium in Orchard Park. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with Ryan Tannehill and the visiting Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Looking into the snowflakes, and he muffs it. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Quick throw out wide to Fuller. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Here comes Grant on the return. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be Dolphin football
at their own 24-yard line.
Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now the first carry from Marlon Mack. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brought down at the 30-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 4.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They go quickly here out to Moore. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Complete to DJ Moore. A 3-yard pickup.
They'll try and run for this with Mack. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Going quickly out wide to Moore. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
All right, partner, I wasn't good enough to get this done, but I played with plenty of guys who did. When they spotted wide receiver screen and they got to the football fast and blew the whole thing up, the same result as we just saw usually happened. No gain.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
On third down, a run by Mack. Past the 20. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Marlon Mack, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead.
The kick is
Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good.
Bills nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Emmanuel Ogbah. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Second and 17 at the 18-yard line.
After the sack on first down, Allen. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
On third and long, it's Allen. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that will be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Returnable for Grant. A great return there of 22 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up first and 10 at their own 44. They begin with a quick throw out left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Here's Tannehill. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
To Matt Breida.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
At the Bills' 32-yard line.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
A gain of 15.
Now it's Breida.
Down Miami.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line.
Jordan Poyer on the tackle.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7. Bills nothing.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Tannehill. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 14.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
He's going to have the 1st down past the 20. Accelerating, and off he goes. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 94 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, from back where that one started, they were hoping probably for just a few yards on the ground there. Instead, they get 90-plus and into the end zone.
And as much credit as I have to give the guys on offense, I often think when I see a run of that magnitude that there has to have been a mistake made, maybe even multiple mistakes on defense, because you're expecting them to run the ball from that stage of the field. Instead, it turns into one of the longest runs that we're going to see in the NFL.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Yeah, and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd.
That's out to the left, flat and complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
To DJ Moore.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 7 yards, the pickup there. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Complete.
DJ Moore, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. Now he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. On first down, they go with Mostert again. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He's going to look deep for more. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second. And
he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Here's Mostert. And the Bills are going to have a first and goal. It's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knocking on the door.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Moss. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Zach Moss, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. The all-pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him, and I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
Brings up
coming up on 2nd and 7.
At the 11-yard line.
Now here's Goodwin with it on the jet sweep. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Now Mostert. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And he's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Bass is good. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Jakeem Grant now to return. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Taken about 7 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Tannehill. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 33. 54 yards on the punt there, 15 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now on 2nd and 13. Allen flushed out right. His throw incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. On 1st down, they'll start out with Mack. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Dolphins.
Tannehill on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
2nd and 1. At the 7.
They'll run here with Mack. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Marlon Mack.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
The 4-yard line.
Now it's Tannehill. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Looking to run with Mack. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Miami.
Marlon Mack, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front.
Kick is good.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Xavier Howard with a good coverage that time as he was there and knocked it away. Third quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen out to his left. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. The Bills on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Target. Hey, check Mike 21.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Eluding the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
The ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They keep it on the ground. Mack again. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Dolphins on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. On first down, here's Breida. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
On the carry.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. The all-pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with this 4-point fourth quarter lead. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range, and guess what? They've got a shot.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Mostert. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Here's Mostert.
And 7 at the 40-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
So they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now In this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Allen to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On second down, Mostert. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Xavier Howard. And now off to the races down the right side. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
And they will take a knee here. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They will take the knee here, and they will finish this regular season with a victory. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the Dolphins, a final win here means they'll finish at 14-2. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, despite the loss, they're going to finish the campaign at a sterling 13-3. And they'll get their shot at playoff football as they'll be on the road next week as a wild card. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, alongside Charles.